I mean, we're showing the highlights of this game. Jeremiyah Love. He looked massive.
Adrian Peterson's what everybody's saying because there's a couple times where he breaks through, jumps over some people, and he looks like an absolute house. We've seen some things from him in Notre Dame where he looks faster and more explosive. We were literally right behind him as he busted through against Indiana in that first college football playoff game from his own 1-yard line and stride down the sideline. He's doing jumping spin moves in his first preseason game, or second preseason game, I guess his first preseason game with the Arizona Cardinals. This guy is, he's a special talent. And then you listen to him talk, it's like, he's literally just locked in.
Yes.
Like, he likes football. Like, loves football, loves his teammates. There was a time where Notre Dame wasn't giving him the ball last year. I think we were all kind of confused about that. We don't know if there was an injury maybe that took place and we didn't hear about it or something along those lines. But everybody from Notre Dame loves him. Everybody that's ever encountered him loves him. His story's awesome. He was and he looks like he's going to be able to go. Only question will be, Adrian Peterson took a lot of huge hits.
Yeah.
Because he's a gigantic man.
Ran upright.
Okay, so you're going to take a lot of big hits. You're going to deliver a lot of hits, which he's certainly going to do. Is Jeremiyah Love going to be able to survive through the massive onslaught of shots that he's going to take this year? Because they're going to pack the box on this guy. Okay, he's going to be joining us now from Attica, Ohio. College football national champion, Super Bowl champion, Ryder Cup winner, A.J. Hawk. Hawko, what are we putting 8 in the box? I mean, what do you do to this guy early? I think he's going to be seeing some packed boxes early, which is good for Jacoby, who had a nasty tud to Marvin Harrison, by the way. Just an absolutely beauty. Rollout, boom, to a spot. Marvin Harrison catches it. That's a touchdown. That goes against a lot of narratives that were being said in early training camp. But let's go back to Jeremiyah Love. He's going to command attention, right, from a defense. He's a numbers changer, you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look at his body lean, the balance he has. I love watching him run. I think last night was a great first step for him. But, yeah, just always seems to fall forward, always even a 5-6 yard run. A lot of times, he can make out of nothing. So I'm impressed with him. I like his movement. He's continuing what he did at Notre Dame, obviously.
Okay, so as a person that had Adrian Peterson in your division, I mean, he was delivering pain, right, with his high knees.
Every play, every time.
And then, but he was able to get up. I think you have to be a certain type of freak to be able to handle the collisions, to deliver the collisions. You know, we talked about this with Christian McCaffrey, I think, early in his career. He was speeding into car crashes. It feels like Jeremiyah Love is going to be the exact same way. He's big, he's strong. I guess that's the only thing that you can wonder at this point, because he can catch, he can run routes, he can do everything, this guy.
Yeah, he seems comfortable, I guess. I think that's the thing. Credit to the coaching staff for making him feel comfortable. Running back is so much instincts and your vision and patience. That's an instinct thing. I think Jeremiyah Love has that. He's off the charts when it comes to that. But yeah, I mean, as any team, when we talk about every single team in the preseason, what's everyone saying? Well, if they stay healthy, they're going to have a chance. If they stay healthy, yeah, we know that, obviously. And Jeremiyah Love, yeah, he'll figure it out. He knows. I mean, look how hard the dude runs. He's trying to give out punishment. He's not trying to be the guy getting hit. He wants to be the hammer, not the nail.
And I hope,
I mean, it feels like he's going to be, though.
He's going to be the hammer, I know. But I hope, man.
They get a couple other hammers, though, too.
Yes, dude. I hope, bro. There's some people. I love what he's doing. Okay, look at that. I mean, there's 4 or 5 different times where he could have said no moss, and instead he gets an extra 1.5 yards. And takes 2 shots.
Yeah.
And I love it. Okay, and we're talking like he's a wide receiver or a quarterback. He is a running back. There's always going to be collisions at running back.
Yeah.
He has to be able to block. He's big. He's strong. But this dude he is seeking this. I mean, this is going to be a fun thing. And another thing, as I was watching him explode last night, he went for 56 yards, a bunch of receiving yards. I mean, he was outrageous. I was thinking to myself, he has to reprove himself to all these people too, right?
Yeah.
So he running back taking that high too, that's a crazy thing.
Already the most guaranteed money to a running back in NFL history.
So he has to reprove. So in this preseason game, he is this felt like this was.
Plus,
he was running this shit like it was.
Oh,
Super,
yeah.
Which I think is what they say about him, which once again scares the hell out of me for the amount of collisions that are going to be happening with Jeremiyah Love.
And I know they've talked about it, and they have 2 good vets still in that room in Algier, who they brought over from the Falcons, and then Jimmy Connor, obviously from the Pitt Panthers and Pittsburgh Steelers. He's still in that backfield too. So I probably assume they're going to try to bring him along, because if not, you can't protect him, because that's just how he plays and how he runs. So that right
there, just that right there, safety coming from the other side. I mean, that is a full John Elway hit, and then I assume he'll just get right up, throw the ball back. The NFL might have just got
running outside and spinning back inside to the 10 defenders that are pursuing. That's the thing that I love about him. A lot of guys wouldn't naturally do that, but he's kind of spinning. He's taking himself back into the danger zone.
Just on that play, you just ran right there. Literally, he could have ran out of, could go left there. Nope, cutting back into 4 people. It's like, golly, this guy says, I need to be tackled. Hey, listen, I need to be tackled. If you would like me to stop, somebody needs to get my ass on the ground. I love it. I absolutely love it. Might become the most electrifying player in the league.
Oh, yeah.
If this is actually what he does. A lot of conversation about the Cardinals. I'm done with it.
No, but that's like that is the biggest thing. Yeah, it's preseason. We get it. You take away, but like he is kind of teetering on the watching him almost makes the Cardinals must watch. I mean, like last year, years past, with how bad they've been, they have good players, and like if they popped up on Red Zone or whatever the case it may be, you would watch them. But a lot of times they were one of the games in that 4:00 window where there's only a few, and it's like, Jesus Christ, we got to watch the Cardinals. Like this is now it's like I'm almost seeking them out. I can't wait to watch him play on Sunday.
Preseason All-Pro. Let's congrats to these gentlemen.
Wow.
Preseason All-Pros right here, Herbie. We kind of broke down what we saw from last night. I don't know how many of the games you caught in real time or on multiple different platforms, obviously. This is who we named as the Preseason All-Pros. Just if you have any thoughts on any of the guys and expectations.
Well, you guys hit on Jeremiyah Love, and I think all of us going into the draft when we were talking to folks, like, who's the one guy in this draft? I think it was almost pretty unanimous that everybody was like, who's going to get Jeremiyah Love? The most electrifying player in the draft. My only concern is when you showed the highlights of him, I love the vision. I love the patience through the hole, and then the acceleration, the jump cut, just all that natural stuff that he has. But he's such a determined runner that what I worry about is just I hope he's safe. I hope he's smart as he goes as an NFL player. I just hope he learns where to fight for those extra yards and when to just kind of, okay, I'm going to get down. And I'm not saying be soft. I'm just saying a couple of these runs, I'm like, oh, my God, watch the knee.
Yes.
And I just think he's going to have to learn that because he's such a competitor. But he's what he did last night doesn't make you go, hey, wow. It was kind of like this kid's a freak. And I agree with Ty. When he went to the black hole, the Cardinals, it's like, well, it was fun knowing him. Like, we'll never see him again. But you got Mike LaFleur, who's going to bring in. You got Nathaniel Hackett, who I know Ty's a big fan of. You got an offense that they're going to be able to work around with him to try to put him in space, whether it's catching the ball out of the backfield or just like this. Opening up get him to that second and third level and letting him do what he does naturally. So I'm excited to see him.
I like that your Jeremiyah Love take, though, is similar to what I was thinking as well. Like, I was watching all those plays, and I'm like, man, there's grown men here now. We got some big dudes that are going to be on the other side of that. But I think that's what makes him so great. Christian McCaffrey had a similar type style where he was exploding into contact and choosing to take more collisions. And it's like that just might be his thing. And if he can take it, he's going to be incredible to watch for the entire NFL.